guys, it's your Casper back on the channel. I know you guys missed me and I'm sorry for my absence, but today I'm here back with an awesome video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about 3 different ways to use a cushion foundation slash BB cream, and I'm going to feature this new product. Woo! And this is the Klairs Mochi BB Cream Cushion Foundation, and it's collaborating with Between, which is a famous couple messaging application in Korea. I love the packaging and the formulation, and I'm going to give you guys hidden secret tips on how to use this cushion foundation to make your experience better, so keep tuned in. And let's begin. So the first tip on how to use this cushion foundation slash BB cream is changing the coverage. Now there are 3 different ways to change the coverage or the application of this foundation. And the first tip I want to introduce to you guys, most cushion foundations have the sponge inside, right? So what you do is get a clean tweezer, spatula sort of looking tweezer thing, and you flip it over. This doesn't apply to all cushion foundations, but this one in particular is made so that if you flip over the cushion, if I can pick it up, hold on. The coverage gets better because most of the coverage induced product is on the bottom of the cushion foundation. So just flipping over the cushion itself gives you a better application in terms of coverage. That's my first tip. The second tip on changing the coverage of the cushion, it's really simple. Just get a perfectly just regular normal liquid concealer that you can get. And usually tube type ones work the best. And by using a liquid concealer, what you do is you open up your cushion foundation and you just apply some of the concealer inside the cushion. So the amount really depends on how much coverage you would like. And also I recommend you do this after you use some of the cushion up so that it doesn't overflow with product. And what you do is you just squeeze a little bit onto the cushion. And by using the puff that's inside the cushion, what you do is you stamp it in. And this absorbs into the sponge because of the cushion foundation's properties itself. And by squishing it in, it mixes into the BB cream. So what you get is you get a more full coverage application. And it's really natural too because of the cushion foundation itself. You can see the coverage is really good because of the concealer. And what I recommend you guys do is I recommend you guys do this every time you need that sort of coverage, not as soon as you buy the product or just to mix it in for the sake of it. When you need the coverage, use concealer on top of the cushion and it gives you flawless coverage like this. The final tip is just get a Q-tip and use this kind of as a brush. Now the reason why I recommend you use this instead of a concealer brush is because the Q-tip itself absorbs the excess moisture inside a cushion foundation. Most cushion foundations are very moisturizing, so they can have a little less coverage than you would like. What the Q-tip does is it absorbs the excess moisture but gives you the coverage you need. So if you stamp it in like this, it applies on the tip of the Q-tip and just put it on blemished spots, and it works perfectly as a concealer. You guys really need to try this. Just by using a Q-tip like this, it intensifies the coverage and it makes the application way better. I use this a lot when I need to touch up my makeup and I feel like I have something on my face. Then I just get a Q-tip and dab it into the cushion foundation and apply it on troublesome areas. The second tip on using a cushion BB slash foundation is different ways of actually applying this. Now mostly when you guys buy a cushion foundation, it comes with a ruby cell or an air puff like this inside. And isn't this adorable? I think this is the cutest thing ever. Look at the face. So by using the puff inside, you can get a really good coverage, like a matte type of application. And I recommend this for those of you that don't want the dewy look. Most people get really kind of scared of cushion foundations because of the dewy finish most of it gives. But I think if you use the cushion or the puff that's inside the product, it doesn't give you that dewy sort of finish, at least in terms of this product. Now if you look, it's really easy. Just stamp it in and you just apply it all over your skin. So the second tip on applying the cushion foundation slash BB cream is by using a separate sponge, like just a regular makeup sponge like this, and dunking it into water. Just dampen it up a little bit, but make sure it doesn't run on don't make it too runny. After you put it in water, just squeeze out the excess moisture. And by using a damp sponge with a cushion foundation, what you get is like the perfect sheer and natural application with a dewy finish. What you do is it's really simple. You just get the damp sponge and dab it into the product. Because they're both sponges, it's really good like at absorbing in the product, but it doesn't take in too much because the sponge itself is damp. It gives you more of like a moisturized look than actually just using the puff itself. So this is my second tip. Finally, using a makeup brush. Using a brush really helps with evenness. Just brush it up against the product. I love cushion foundations for this. You could use it on so many different levels because it's just so easy to pick up product. And by applying it on the brush, I'm using a stippling brush like this, but you guys can use a buffing brush or a foundation brush and just dab it into the product and then just brush it up against your skin. At first you might feel like, oh, 아무것도 안 발리는데, like is anything going on the skin, but it really does apply as you build it. And by going in a number of times, like 3 to 4 times, you can get like a really even skin complexion. I only use this method though, like I said, again, when I really need light coverage. If you guys are going for the full coverage, use the puff that's inside. It's the best method to apply it. Last but not least, the best tip / secret to this video is what's been really popular in Korea lately is adding substances or essences or some sort of like serums into your cushion foundation. What it does is it changes the formulation and it changes the effects the cushion gives. I really recommend you do this with a cushion like this or something that's really standard. If you guys are already using like a whitening cushion or like a wrinkle care cushion, adding more serums can kind of feel overwhelming. But with this cushion, it's really perfect to add serums and essences into it. So sometimes you can get little like kits where you add different serums into your foundation, but you can do this simply at home. What you do is first, use like around 1/3 or half of your foundation and you open it up. Ta-da! Today I have 2 serums with me. These are perfect serums to add to your foundations in my opinion because first, this is the Rich Moist Soothing Serum by Klairs and it works really well with the formulation of this BB cushion and it helps with making the formulation more moisturizing for those of you that can find it a little too matte in the winter. So this is also perfect. Let's say you get a cushion in September when it's still a little hot or like a little warm, and then in the winter, in October or November when it gets colder, if you add like a moisturizing soothing serum like this into your cushion, then it makes your application much more smoother. Today, what I'm going to mix into my cushion is this Benton Snail Essence. Now, this essence helps with so many different things, but it's an all-in-one product so it doesn't overwhelm your skin. It helps with whitening, wrinkle care, trouble care, and also moisturization. Multi-essences like this are perfect to add to your foundation without overwhelming, like I said, again, your skin. And what you do is you just add a decent amount into your foundation. I don't recommend you put too much in because even if you used a lot of the product, it can kind of like overflow it and make it too sheer. So what I do is add 3 to 4 pumps. I added 4 right now. And again, like I did with the concealer, just get the puff and press it in. Press it into the sponge so that it soaks up. And important. It's important to use a clear serum like this too. If you guys use a serum that has a color or a tint to it, let's say like if you use one with like a yellow or like some sort of hue to it, then it changes the tinted pigmentation of the foundation. So it's important to use a clear serum like this. You can see it absorbed perfectly into the cushion. And then if you apply it, it's a lot more, it's more moisturizing and it didn't change the coverage like that much. It just made this into some sort of like multi-effective cushion that's perfect for you. So if your skin trouble is whitening, then use a whitening serum. If your skin trouble is wrinkle care, use a wrinkle care serum. It really depends on your need. And I don't know. I think not good to mix in different essences. So once you've already put one essence in, don't add a different type into it, because then it really messes up the formulation of the cushion. Final tip before I close this video. There's a current WTL box that's on sale till the 26th. It's really close, but I think you guys should go check it out because it contains this Mochi BB cream cushion slash foundation sort of thing, and this Benton snail essence that I used to put inside the cushion. The WTL box contains 6 full-size products that's 40% off, along with 3 different free gifts. It's a limited offer and you guys only have 3 days left, so you guys should really go check it out. I'll leave the link down below in the description box. As always, I always close my videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment down below on future video ideas that you guys want me to try out. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. 안녕. 안녕히 가세요.